Peter Sweden here. I'm here at Arendalsuka in Norway. It's a whole week of lots of politics. All of the political parties are here, lots of organizations. The Prime Minister is here. This is the big week of politics in Norway, and I happened to meet this guy right here with this MAGA hat, which is a little bit unusual in Norway, but thank you so much for wanting to be on camera here and talk a little bit about
politics.
Welcome. Because it's not usual to see a Norwegian Trump supporter. So, yeah, how come you started wearing this MAGA hat?
Well, I've been a big fan of Trump for a few years now. I bought it after the Covington incident back in, was it February?
Yeah.
Where I saw these kids, 16-year-olds, being lynched in the media for basically nothing, for just dancing and smiling.
He was just smiling, and there was this other guy coming up looking a bit...
Yes.
Looking in the face, and he was smiling, and then...
Yes, and these kids were wearing a MAGA hat, and I thought that, alright, I have got to show some solidarity with these kids who are being demonized by the media.
Solidarity with the Covington kids in Norway?
Yes.
How has the reaction been to your hat? Have you been called racist or anything? Or,
I actually haven't. The reaction has been a lot better than I had anticipated.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, no one has accosted me, no one has punched me or called me racist or anything like that. Some people are a bit shocked when they see me, but no, there's been no violent reaction.
So do you think that there is that the Norwegian people are quite free speech minded?
Somewhat for the moment, yes. I'm not optimistic about where the attitude towards free speech will be in the future. Yeah. I think the crackdown on free speech will only escalate from here.
Yeah, because I think there is some new laws coming out, some new hate speech laws. Because free speech is in the Norwegian constitution, but there's new hate speech laws coming out, and recently there was a woman sentenced to 14 days jail for writing offensive comments on Facebook because of that.
Right.
And so I think you're right that free speech is slowly rolling away in Norway, same as we've been seeing in Britain and Sweden previously, but I think it's coming. That's good here at least, that there's still so much free speech, you can walk around.
Yeah, I don't...
Without getting called names.
Yeah, but I'm not optimistic for the future again, and that really does scare me, because free speech is the bedrock of civilization. It's the bedrock of a peaceful society, because when you no longer have the ability to voice your grievances, then fists become your only solution. And I think that no matter what
you mean that if there is no free speech, then people risk taking to fists instead?
Absolutely.
So if you have less free speech, then there is a risk of increasing radicalization among people.
No question.
Yeah.
And I think that all people of all political opinions, all ideologies, all cultures, all religions, they should all favor free speech, because when we can't live in a country where we don't have the right to voice our opinions, and or well, we can, but we can't do that peacefully.
And one thing I think a lot of Americans want to know, they look at Norway as a socialist country, and Sweden as well, and rightfully so, I'd say. There's a lot of socialism here. How is that working out for you at least?
For the moment, it's working out somewhat fine, I guess. But you know, socialism spends the money that capitalism accumulates, as Dennis Prager puts it. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but socialism doesn't create wealth. Capitalism creates wealth, and the wealth that has been accumulated in the West under capitalism is now being consumed in one generation of socialism.
Yeah, so the boomers, they acquired all the capitalism, all the wealth, and now the millennials are using up all of the wealth.
Yes.
Is that what you mean?
Something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of these memes out there, the boomers.
Yeah, but socialism, the welfare state, it is not sustainable at all. The governments will run out of money eventually.
Yeah. How would you say? I don't know which area you live in, but how has multiculturalism affected?
Oh yeah, I don't.
Norway?
I live in a I live in a white area. I'm born and raised in an area where there was very few immigrants or people of immigrant backgrounds.
Yeah.
So I am very fortunate. I consider myself quite fortunate in that. I've only heard stories of people living in multicultural areas, and I think it's fair to say that whenever white people have an opportunity to partake in this multicultural paradise of ours, they run in the opposite direction as fast as they can.
White flight.
Absolutely.
So there's I think we see a lot of that in Sweden. A lot of white flight happening in Sweden.
Yeah, that's happening all across the West, I'd say.
What do you think of Norway's Prime Minister Erna Solberg, who was just speaking here an hour ago?
Oh, I missed her, unfortunately. I like her more than her predecessor.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, no. And one thing that I've noticed a lot around here is there's been a lot of you can't see them here so much, but there's been a lot of communists around here. A lot of the communists have stands here. The Norwegian Communist Party have a stand over there. The far left Rødt Party has a stand over there. They have a communist star as the logo. There's radical feminists over that direction. There's a lot of communists around here, this area. Why do you think? Why? Because there's been some controversy. There was some right-wing nationalist guy. I don't agree with him, but he was not allowed to have a stand here. But why do you think all these communists are getting these stands here when communism has caused so much destruction?
Well, I think simple answer is that people are completely ignorant about the history of communism. There has been a lot of instances where communists are violently attacking Trump supporters, and it shows what abysmal public schools we have, where people really don't know that communists are violent. This is just communism 101. Yeah. The sky is blue, the earth is round, and communists are violent.
Because I've talked with a journalist who is a right-wing journalist who's coming here, and she told me that she was afraid of coming here because she's afraid of getting attacked from Antifa.
Yeah.
She's afraid to walk in public. I mean, there are real threats. I was in Oslo just now, and I saw Antifa put up stickers on giving out money for attacking right-wingers.
Yeah, maybe I should be a little more scared than I am wearing this hat.
Well, maybe I think it's probably worse in Oslo. There's a lot of more far-left people there, I think.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for doing this. Is there anything else you want to say to the people listening in America and around the world before we finish
America,
this video?
Please, for the love of God, don't give up your firearms.
Second Amendment.
Second Amendment all the way.
All right. Well, that was an interesting interview here at Arendalsuka in Norway. I'll be doing a lot more videos from here, so thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to share this video and like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff. See you next time, guys.